Welcome everybody. Today in this video I'm going to explain you something super important, which is why they are trying to control you with AI. Okay, so please make sure to close all of the tabs that you have and make sure to watch this full video, because I'm literally gonna drop you some crazy secrets that you have to be aware of, so in case you need help, or in case you basically need the enough knowledge to know how to react in those specific situations that we're gonna see in this video. Okay, so I will explain you here why AI is rewiring your human sexuality and nobody is ready for it. Okay, so this idea came mostly from my understanding. The other day I was scrolling on Instagram, just to scroll, why not? You get what I'm saying? Some instant gratification. And I literally saw a AI dancing around just like a prostitute. And I was like, okay, this is not normal. They are trying to do something in order to make us stay stuck in this sexuality loop. And then I was like, okay, let me do more research and let me actually try to understand more in this small little niche, which is sexualizing, AI in order to meet your expectations, or your expectations from your fantasies. And I was like, yeah, I definitely need to make a video about it, because it's very important and very dangerous. Okay, and here's the thing: AI is not changing how we work or create. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they created ChatGPT, yeah, they created Gemini. That's good for us, we can use it on a daily basis so we can work and stuff like this, but it's changing how we desire. Remember, fantasies. Okay, very soon machines will know your fantasies better than you do. You get what I'm saying? If you are into, I don't know, two people making love, the machines literally know more than you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's something very critical and you really need to be aware of. And once that happens, real intimacy, real, relationships, even your own self-control could be gone. Okay, because when they're gonna know your pain points, that's it. You cannot even control it. But obviously, if you fall into this addiction, if you sexualize your brain, you can desexualize your brain. Okay, just to let you know, to also give you a little bit of hope, because a lot of people on social media, they're gonna keep telling you that what you're doing is bad. Okay, you are addicted, you can never quit this addiction. Of course you can. Okay, so in this video I'm going to break down how AI is quietly sexualizing humans and why this might be the biggest addiction trap in the history. Okay, so there is a lot of ways they try to control you, and AI gonna play a big role, because as you can see, AI is going crazy, and it's gonna be even go crazier towards this couple years. Okay, for the next few years, AI gonna be obviously a search engine, or basically just a tool that we're gonna be using on a daily basis for maybe educational purpose, for work purpose, and so on. You get what I'm saying? Okay, the first point that I want to talk about is that AI won't just replace jobs, it will replace intimacy. Okay, so I will give you just a quick little example so you can get it. So the job of prostitute, right? It's not gonna be it's no longer gonna be there. There will gonna be a new job. Well, guess what? Obviously, because prostitute is quote unquote job, right? They get paid for it. They're not gonna have this job anymore, because AI gonna replace them. This is just a quick little information or quick little example so you can get an idea. But most people are scared AI will take their work, but the real truth is literally AI taking humans' connection. AI have one goal, is to understand more humans, to study humans, so they can basically find the pinpoints in the humans. Okay, because think about it, people already spend hours talking to AI chatbots as girlfriends or boyfriends. Now imagine those same AIs being combined with hyper realistic voice, deepfake faces, VR, or even robotics. We already see those examples that I give you, they are already existing. Okay, they're not really very let's say improved, but they are still trying to improve it on a daily basis. Okay, just to let you know, I don't know if you guys know, if you remember about the video of I forgot his name, but the guy who was eating pasta. You remember, right? That was like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. Now you literally have realistic, as you can see here, realistic voices, hyper realistic. And I'm gonna give you an example here. As you can see, boom, boom, boom. Just stay with me so everything can make sense. But basically, they are literally creating women that are doing OF. And there's people that fall for it and pay money just to have this quote unquote intimacy with a fake freaking human. You get what I'm saying? It's something very critical. We really need to be conscious about it. Okay? So why risk rejection? Okay? efforts or growth in a real relationship when you can design the perfect partner who never argues, never say no, and always makes you feel wanted. Think about it, right? Normally, being a human is having problems, okay? So if you have problem, you're gonna learn from the problems, okay? This is the growth mindset. Whatever you have a problem in your life, always learn from it. Okay, this applies to you as well. If you was watching pornography and you relapsed, every single time you're gonna relapse, always see it as an opportunity or a lesson to learn from it. Okay, I relapsed because it was 3 a.m. I was lonely, loneliness at 3 a.m. night. So this time you're gonna know that you shouldn't be lonely or just basically change your perspective towards, pornography, so you don't fall into this trap. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna go deeper into this video, just stay with me. So basically, they just try to make the things perfect. And when the thing is too perfect, it's not good. When you're gonna have a girlfriend who is always perfect with you, always perfect, no problem. Sometimes she don't do her bad attitude and stuff like this, which is, for us, mostly it's cute, right? If your girlfriend is perfect, 10 out of 10, it's gonna be boring. Okay, it's gonna be boring. Sometimes it has to be critical. You get what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. This makes intimacy transactional, shallow, and artificial. Fake. It's a fake intimacy. Okay? The skill of building love, trust, and commitment literally dies out. There is no more trust, no more love, no more connection, and so on. They literally die. Okay? With AI, it's a freaking AI and not a human. A human, yes, of course, you can build connection emotionally and so on. AI don't have emotions. And the hidden message, is that if AI becomes the default for intimacy, the future generations might not even know how to build real relationships. Literally. Because the new generations will be in this era of AI. Okay? When you're going to be in this era of AI, obviously it's going to be compatible with their expectations, and it's going to be basically normal. It's going to be very, very normalized. For us, you know what I'm saying? If you are between the age of, let's say, 18, 19, 20, 20 till 30, you will see that it's very weird that AI was improved this quick. And now it can literally replace your freaking wife or your girlfriend. And there's people that literally fall for this. And one example that I can give you, I think you already saw this video, but I highly suggest you to go and watch this video, which is the guy on the subway this morning talking to ChatGPT like it's his girlfriend, didn't realize that there is literally people actually exist. We are beyond cooked, okay? As you can see, this guy, if I'm not mistaken, his name is Chris Smith. And this guy, there is literally a video about him when he was literally flirting with ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, the female voiceover, was literally flirting with him back. And he literally proposed to her, if I don't remember. There's literally a video about it. What I highly suggest you is, when you're gonna finish this video, or just pause this video, matter of fact, just when you finish this video, go and watch this guy. Just go and watch it. Why? Because I genuinely want to give you an idea. And you really have to be aware about this. Okay? So this is just a quick little example that I'm gonna give you. This guy literally fell in love with a freaking ChatGPT voice, and he literally have, if I don't remember, a daughter, literally a daughter, and a freaking wife, a whole ass woman at home, but he's still flirting with this AI. I'm not here to judge. I'm just telling you that maybe he have some problems, some lack of connections with his wife. That's the reason why he's probably using ChatGPT for this purpose. The second point I want to give is that AI pornography won't satisfy your desires anymore. It will program them. It will literally reprogram your freaking desires, your fantasies as well. AI pornography is not passive. It adapts to you. Okay, I'm gonna explain you, stay with me. Every click, every fantasy, every preference is fed into the AI. Everything that you talk about, every single type of content that you want to watch, it can easily be created by AI. And this is gonna replace your fantasies, okay? It learns exactly what excites you and then pushes it further. Literally, okay? Creating custom fantasies you didn't even know you wanted. It's literally custom. You can literally customize the desire, the desired woman or whatever. Even if it's animated, I'm not gonna explain you here, just stay with me. You can literally create it with AI. So basically, you will have some stuff that doesn't even exist in this real world, okay? Or the metaphysical world, or this physical world, and it's literally gonna be fake in this electronic or online or whatever you wanna call it, online world, literally. Like, this is crazy. There's literally people that are into this. I'm not judging them once again. It's just that they need more. Basically, it's all about desires. It's just a fantasy, okay? So instead of satisfying your cravings, literally It literally rehabs them. You start desiring things that doesn't even exist in real life. I will give you an examples. As you can see here, there's literally animated AI. There's people that are into girls that doesn't even exist. This is also animates. You probably watch animates, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know, maybe a female character in Naruto or One Piece, I don't know. There is literally people that are gonna be relapsing and watching those type of content in order to make them feel good. Literally, okay? And over time, your brain loses the ability to be aroused by a normal partner because AI has trained you to respond only to hyper-stimulated, fantasy-driven content. The reason why you're gonna be doing this is because you need more intimate or fulfill your desires. The more you're gonna be fulfilling your desires, the less, or let's say the more you're gonna be hyper-stimulated with those content, which means that if you have just a normal wife, or if you just want to have a normal girlfriend, so she can be potentially your wife, you'll no longer be aroused by my own meetings, okay? And it's gonna be very, very critical for you, very bad for you, especially, if you want to have an intimate moment with her, or if you just want to have kids, okay? Literally, because in the end of the day, we are human, we need to reproduce, okay? So the hidden message is that you think you're in control. That's what you think. You think that you are in control. You feel like, okay, I can literally fulfill my desires. I can do whatever I want. I have no problem. Finally, I can watch whatever, an anime or whatever. But that's not the case. Because AI, pornography, is actually programming your sexuality for you. It creates your own freaking fake desires. Okay? And I will tell you how. And I will tell you. Okay? This is just a smaller example that I want to put in. Is that the algorithm learn you from your searches and fantasies. The more you're gonna be doing searches, I don't know, in Cornhub, whatever you wanna call it, or in corn websites, I'm just gonna say corn, you can just replace C with P, you get what I'm saying? The more they're gonna get those search bar and this perspective about what actually people watch. And I believe that those companies, I forgot their name, but it's a big ass company that is literally buying those informations and data to people that are doing this AI stuff. Okay, there is people that create this. There is like a whole industry that is creating AI. They are literally doing this just to get your desires. Because think about it, like what I'm telling you right now, I don't know if YouTube gonna take off this video. I'm not sure. It's not really that deep, but you generally get what I'm saying here. Like we are in a very critical situation right now. Okay, we are in a very, very critical situation. As you can see, if you just type Ukrainian or Ukrainian girl, or I don't know, what do you like, right? All of this data will gonna be programmed to fulfill desires, and it's gonna make you less aroused towards a real intimate relationship that you can have with your wife. I know your girlfriend, okay? I'm telling you, if you want to have a wife, well, basically you need a girlfriend. Make sure to trust her, love you, she loves you back and stuff like this. Then marry her, then you can have intimate relationship. But this is like examples that a lot of people are searching for, like that are fake, literally animated AI. There's literally people that are into this. Once again, I'm not here to judge, but this is very bad because it's not gonna, you don't have the touch of the reality anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's very bad. There's also AI generated woman. There's literally people that create OF. You know what I'm talking about. OF, when you buy those images. There's people that buy this and literally have a pleasure towards this freaking pictures. Like, think about it. It's so bad. There's also specific categories of AI. That means, what I mean by this is, you can literally create your own and customize your own, category. Here, well, obviously, I'm just gonna say the name, but it's Futa. They call it Futa. There is a lot of people that was into this. Okay, please make sure to not search the word and stuff like that. Why did I see? When I say this, you're probably gonna go and search it, but just do me a favor, don't do this. Okay, it's just weird, but you can get an idea. This is what it looked like. It's literally a woman who have a body of a horse. Yes, there is people that are into this. There is people that are into this, and because it's fulfilled their desires. Do you get what I'm saying now? Do you get what I'm saying? It's quite bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit bad, okay? And the third idea and the final one is that in the future, freedom wouldn't mean access. It would mean control. And I will tell you why. It's because right now people equate freedom with having endless options, endless pornography, endless fantasies, endless AI generation partners. But true freedom is the ability to say no. Think about it. We have everything. We have everything. Before creating the computers, people was thinking about computers. Now they created computers because they was thinking about it. It's kind of like they was manifested so they can have computers. Now because we have computers, we need to create something even more crazier, which is AI. Okay? And after AI, then it's probably gonna be something crazier than AI. Probably like demons, they're gonna work for you or something like this. Well, there's obviously people that already do this, but I'm not gonna go into this topic because it's really, really deep, okay? But when everything is available instantly, the rarest superpower is to be disciplined. Because think about it, right? If you have everything, if you had, like, let's say your main goal is to have a crazy car, to have a beautiful family, and to have a crazy house. Those are the three goals that you have. If you have them already, do you think your life gonna be fulfilled? Do you think you have to wake up every single day and work towards your goals? No, because you already have it. So now you're gonna chase pleasure. And this is why a lot of people that have a lot of power, they use it to have a lot of power. That's why they go into drugs. And you know what I'm talking about, okay? Maybe mafias and so on, okay? But imagine billions of men trapped into this AI pornography loops, and able to form literally a real bonds, and able to focus, and able to risk to rise, okay? And even to take risks, because they're gonna be comfortable. The man who can control his desires will stand out like a king in a kingdom of slaves. They are trying and they are programmed us to be slaves to our own desires. I was literally yesterday, I was here on my bed. I was like, okay, I really need to watch this movie, and the movie is called The Eyes Wide Shut, if I do remember, something like this. When there is a character named Bill, and he have a partner, and this movie is crazy. It's literally all about fantasies. I might do a video about it. Please let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about it. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's very lustful, but there is a very hidden message. There is a big message hidden. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're not gonna tell you the message directly. They're gonna try to put it in a very specific way so you can solve it, okay? And the last thing is that the future masculine man, masculine man, right, wouldn't just be rich or powerful. It will be the men who own their minds, not the men owned by the algorithm or by, their own desires or by distractions and so on. You know why? It's because the hidden message that they are doing is the AI lust is a prison disguised as a pleasure. And freedom equals mastery of yourself. And the reason why I told you that if you want to be the future masculine man, right, to own your own mind and not be owned by those pleasures, it's because a man who lack a purpose, if you don't have a purpose in this life, you will be distracting yourself with real pleasure. And this can be you. Don't be like this guy. And if you don't want to be like this guy, the only thing that you have to do is book a free discovery call, the first link in the description, and I will see how can I help you so I can make you overcome this addiction. I've already made countless amount of people overcome this addiction, and this can be you as well if you are just serious and ready to, commit. You are 10 out of 10, 100% ready to commit and overcome this addiction. Okay, so if this is your case, make sure to book the first link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Click on the link. You're gonna see a small little video, watch it, and then you can book a call. Okay, and of course, remember that life is all about lessons. Learn as much as you can. If there's any more questions, let me know in the comments. I might make a video about it. Peace.